Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dirty Max LML. Well, today we are putting in the Maxxfan Deluxe. My old fan, the cover basically just blew off on its own. It pretty much was just disintegrating. So I'm adding basically this 900 CFM Maxxfan. Now, it does show a remote control, although this one does not have a remote control. As you see here, this is the 5100. And here's the 5100 here, and this does have the controller at the ceiling, also a thermostat, built-in rain shield, and as you can see, you could just leave it up in the rain all the time. You don't have to put one of those big boxes on the top. It does go down if you need to be a little bit more aerodynamic, but this one does not have the remote control, and it does do intake and exhaust, so this will suck air in and blow air out. So we're going to be putting this in the RV, and we're going to take a look at the roof and get started on this project. Alright, before we get on the roof, let's take a look what's in the box. Looks like this is our instructions and hardware, and as you see, Maxxfan Deluxe model 5100K. Alright, this is what the bottom side of the unit looks like. Hold to set. So I guess you can set this, I don't know how that works yet. This is the in and out button, so you can have air going in and out, off and on button. And then this right here is the speed. And this right here opens and closes the actual unit. So as you can tell, this thing is very, very, very low pro. Now that is in the up position. So basically it's going to be blowing air out this way or sucking air in. No rain is going to get inside the unit because this is all-in-one. And then also this is what goes underneath. This is what you're going to see in the bathroom, and they make this so that you can cut this to size. Alright, so we are going to get on the roof, start taking the old one off. Now first you are going to need a spatula, and I prefer a 2-inch or 2.5 inch, something that's kind of small. And you're going to scrape off the self-leveling caulking that's around the perimeter of the flange, and then you're going to go underneath that flange with the spatula to pull it up from the rubber roof. As you can tell, the roof is very dirty, and we've had this since 2014. It's been outside the entire time, and it's been beat down by the elements, but don't worry, there is a new product that I've never used before that was recommended by my neighbor. And this is the rubber roof cleaner by Best Company. Now you can find this anywhere from $30 to $40. I'll leave a link below on Amazon. Now this double stick tape that you see is made by Dicor. This is a buttle seal tape, and this is an 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's 3/4 of an inch wide. Now this is amazing stuff. This is going to make sure that you do not have any water leaks. This stuff is really sticky. It works very, very well. Now this part is extremely painful to watch. I actually put the flange down upside down. There's 4 little metal tabs. They're supposed to be pointed up towards the sky. Please don't make the same mistake I did. I didn't realize it till the very last step of the install. It would have been nice to have maybe just a couple red arrows pointing this side up. Although the instructions did blow off the roof and I was lazy, I did not go back down and pick them up. I figured, hey, I got this, no problem. Please don't make that same mistake. One thing that was great is they did put Phillips screws in here, so that made it really easy. A lot of times with RVs you get a lot of different types of screws. But yes, it was windy, and my phone did blow down. Shout out to Samsung, they make a very, very durable phone. Now this stuff is the star of the show. This is your Dicor Lap Sealant. Now this is your self-leveling caulking that you're going to be putting around the perimeter of the flange. You want to make sure that you put a little bit on each and every screw. This is going to make sure that you do not get any water into your RV, and this stuff works amazing. This is about the moment where I realized I put the flange on upside down, so yes, I had to pull all this off and reinstall it. It was a nightmare, but it is possible. Here's a little clip of what it looked like this is it right here. That's what it looked like after the second time. Okay, now that we have it on the right way, basically we can take these wires, tuck them up in here. The way that this fits inside, I only have to cut off this much right here. Basically I took a Sharpie and drew a line, and now I'm cutting it with the jigsaw. Yeah, the good old Ryobi, can't go wrong. Just like that. Let's go see if she fits. I was gonna see if this old one would fit, but it does not. The opening, the way that this is, it's just a little bit different. So the new one's just gonna go in. It'll fit a lot better. Okay, so now we are going to test the fitment, see how this fits. Oh yes, perfect. It fits absolutely perfect. Okay, now if you guys are hearing some wind, the wind is just blowing like crazy out there. And I picked the windiest day to be on the roof. But as you can see, this right here is how you open and close the unit. And this does lock. So if you don't want anybody messing with it, you can push it up and it locks in place and you can't turn it. You pull that down and you can. And then, I don't know how that hold to set 78 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess it's a thermostat. Don't know how exactly that works yet, but there is an in and out button, and then there's 10 different speeds. So if I turn this on, and I believe this is on speed number 2, and you can feel it pulling the air through. Like if you're barefoot, you could feel the air coming through the bottom of the door and sucking up and out. So that is on level 2, and that is super quiet. You can pretty much just run this 24/7 and you are never even going to know that this thing was on. So absolutely amazing. Let me turn it up here. So it double beeps, and that's just pulling a crazy amount of air right there. And it's a lot quieter even at this speed than my other one was, and it only had 1 speed. But absolutely amazing. Don't have to worry about any rain. And I want to show you what it looks like, the perimeter. But yeah. Okay, that's the lowest speed. And you're really just hearing the wind outside blowing. Number 2. Number 3. So pretty much on level 1, you could still feel it pulling just a slight amount of air. But you could leave that running 24/7. Because in the summertime it does get hot, and there's certain times where it does get a little humid, and if you're trying to boil noodles or make soup or anything, any kind of cooking with water on the stove, it does have a tendency to kind of get a little humid inside here. So having this right here is going to make a huge difference while cooking. Wind finally died down outside, so wanted to give it a audio test on how quiet this thing is, and this is on level number 3. A lot better than it was. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. We have made it to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys very much. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and we will be announcing the $1,000 giveaway winner here shortly. Stay tuned.